Is the lack of blowjobs a reasonable thing to stop seeing someone? I've met this woman on a dating app and we've been dating for a couple of months. She is a very nice person, pretty, we get along well although we are keeping things casual. But I'm slowly losing interest in her since we seem kinda incompatible in the bedroom. I'm usually super worried if she's comfortable, feeling good, asking what she likes etc. I'll make sure to go down on her at least 2 times, to make sure she gets off at first, and while I'm recovering for round 2, I'll use my fingers as well a couple of times just to make sure. Since we've met she gave me head once, after I almost begged for it. I had to wear a condom, no problem there, she has the right to ask for it, but the way she treated like the worst F_king chore in the whole world was an immense turn off. It obviously wasn't working for me, so I asked if she could use her hands. She was like, yeah, I'm terrible at that. So every time I end up having to finish myself off after an hour or so. She has never offered to focus on my pleasure, even if it's just for a little while, like I do for her. I even made sure to be extra clean and neat, not just down there but everywhere, 2 showers before meeting her, but that doesn't seem to help it. I think there is a lot more to a relationship than sex, but for me it seems like I'm putting way more effort and not getting much in return. Am I being unreasonable to consider not seeing her anymore? Not unreasonable. If it's something that's important to you, then you should seek out someone who is more sexually compatible. Or use the opportunity to practice asking and probing into why your partner isn't as into it. Worst case is you hit a wall and you end things. The blowjob part is the red herring. The op buried the actual problem in the middle of his post. She has never offered to focus on my pleasure, even if it's just for a little while, like I do for her. Obviously the first answer is to communicate outside of the bedroom about your wants and desires inside the bedroom. If you find oral sex to be that important and consider it a deal breaker, then you're entitled to that opinion. But I don't think blowjobs are Op's problem. It's that she's not appreciating him or reciprocating at all. I bet Op would be fine if she said that she just does not like giving blowjobs, which is also a perfectly normal opinion to have, but they talk about things and appreciate each other and they found other ways to have fun in substitution of blowjobs. But it sounds like sex is just a thing that he's doing to her, and if it's a chore for her, then Op will absolutely feel that way too soon enough. Or, the other side of this story is that the op puts so much emphasis on getting his dick sucked that she's absolutely not into it and wants nothing to do with it. As always, I'd love to hear her side of the story. You change a few words in Op's story and it could easily sound like, if you really loved me, then you'd give me a blowjob. Then he badgered her enough to give him a blowjob once, but it sounds like sex is just a thing that he's doing to her, and if it's a chore for her, that's not what it sounds like at all. It sounds like she's focused only on her pleasure, not that she's not getting any pleasure at all. If she's giving head and he hasn't come and it's been an hour, something is wrong for sure. Keeping one's mouth open big enough to stick a whole dick in, ever vigilant to not bite, keep the right motion going, fiddle with the nuts, trying not to gag when there's a thrust into the throat. It's a freaking BJ, just come already. Nah. Hands are often needed, because it's hard to generate pressure with just lips and tongue. Hell, just do the BJ for a while and then switch over to lube and hands. The point is that she's making it a point to give, instead of just receive. If you want to be with a person, you figure out what works, and then you make it work. Right, but you're only hearing his side of it. Hers would probably sound different. Exactly. Op, have you communicated your needs outside of the bedroom? Are you both young? It could be what you're interpreting as a lack of caring about your needs is actually nerves and not knowing how to meet your needs. Yeah. Run and hide. If she's being lazy in the bedroom while dating, fucking forget it when you're married with a couple of kids. So many women who used to be into sex end up losing interest. This would be a next level dead bedroom, but it seems like such a superficial thing. I worry that I'll end up alone if I get too picky. Maybe I can't get everything I want. It's not superficial at all. It's okay to know what you want. She seems like a very selfish lover. Find someone who wants to please you like you please them. I married someone who was my best friend, my hiking companion, and all-around great person, but the passion was never there. We did marriage counseling and sex therapy, but after a decade of getting laid maybe once every month, I just couldn't do it any longer. You can outsource friendship, you can outsource companionship, you can outsource activity partners, you can even outsource who you travel with on vacation and still have a relationship. You can't outsource the sex. That's the one thing that makes a relationship a relationship. If it's not what you want, you need to find someone who meets your needs better. You've only been dating for a couple of months, you're still in the figuring out if we're even compatible stage of a relationship. If you find yourself losing interest at this point, it's definitely not going to work out long term. I think you glossed over your main point, or what I think is your strongest point. You're still in the figuring out if we're even compatible stage of a relationship. It seems to me he's already found out they're incompatible in the bedroom. This is the point to either discuss bedroom compatibility and see if it can be achieved, or end it because they're incompatible. I'm sure the relationship beyond the sex is lovely and rich, but you're not telling us any of that. You're telling us that the sex is not reciprocal. Y'all don't sound sexually compatible. You want oral and she only wants to receive. She sounds like a pillow princess. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to be satisfied in a relationship, sexually or otherwise. Alternative perspective. If you're keeping things casual, why are you so concerned? Find someone else. You're not obligated to stay with her. Also, have you asked her why she doesn't like to give BJs? There may be some bad history there and she needs to trust someone a lot before she gives them freely. If the sex is bad with her and she don't give good blowjobs, then that's a problem and I would move on. But if the sex is amazing and she just happens to suck and blow, I could work around it, even possible teaching her how I like it. Sexual incompatibility is absolutely a reason to end a relationship and there's nothing wrong with it. We all have needs, and if we are unfulfilled, then that can lead down a road of resentment and or cheating if uncorrected. One can either say nothing and harbor such resentment or do the mature thing and try to talk to the person. If that doesn't result in a desirable outcome, then maybe time to move on. No one knows if she can learn to like BJs except her, so just ask her. Tell her you really like them and ask why she doesn't seem to enjoy giving them. Maybe she lacks confidence in her skills. Maybe she just doesn't like having a dick in her mouth. If she just hates it, live without it or move on. Step 1 is asking her. Yes, this. BJs are my fave. Female here. She might not know. Here is my 2 cents. Kim Anami has orgasmic enlightenment on YouTube, Spotify podcast, IG. She has a great, enthusiastic approach for individuals and couples. Your friend, hopefully, just doesn't know what she's missing. And, I might add, all guys are different. I'm in a newer relationship and still learning what my partner really likes. Best wishes. It's worth it to see if you all can work things out in the bedroom if you connect elsewhere. But I gotta say, intimacy is so awesome and beneficial for a relationship. I've never given a BJ with a condom. That makes it terrible, I can only imagine. No disrespect intended. Take care. Would I break up with someone just because they didn't like giving blowjobs? No, but only if we were otherwise really good in bed together. It sounds like you two aren't really connecting that way at all, and that feels like a completely valid reason to break it off. Also, you don't need a valid reason to break up. You can just break up with someone because you don't want to be with them. Yes. Sexual satisfaction in a relationship is important. If you're unfulfilled, ending it would be completely reasonable, especially when it's this early in the relationship. Would you be fine marrying this woman and never receiving a blowjob again? If so, continue on and have a wonderful life. If not, you have your answer. She isn't reciprocating and focusing on your pleasure. That is valid reason to leave. To put it more crudely, you've been diving headfirst into that pussy and she made you put a condom on for a single blowjob? It's her right to request that, just like it's your right to wave goodbye. You can talk to her and help her improve if she is nervous, if she doesn't know what she's doing, but that doesn't sound like the case here. It sounds like she doesn't want to do it.